So there have been 4 teams in the NFL history who have won 3 road playoff games to get to the Super Bowl. Can you quickly guess who they are? I'm not going to pause because you can pause. Thanks, technology. They are the New England Patriots, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the New York Giants, and the Green Bay Packers. The Giants famously did against those Patriots, or the perfect Patriots. I don't care about this. Whatever. So there's 4 teams that have done it in the past. I'm assuming, based on this information, that they won it. Can any of these road teams win the Super Bowl? They are the Steelers again, the Commanders, the Broncos, the Chargers, Packers, Vikings. I like them in that order. You can watch that video here where I break down the wildcard playoff teams. These are the teams that I just mentioned are road teams. Obviously, the team that, can we all just not be a smart guy and try to be smartest in the room? The answer is the Vikings. They're 14 wins. I mean, if you would have told me the Lions won 14 games this year in the offseason, I'm like, fuck yeah, we're the number 1 seed. They're the 5 seed. Should they change that playoff format? I don't know. It gives people like me who are trying to make a living off of YouTube and make a couple bucks something to talk about. It gives people something to talk about at the bar, whatever. If the Vikings wanted the number 1 seed, they shouldn't have lost to us twice. Whoops, said it. So yeah, I think the Vikings can absolutely do it. They've got a great coach. Sam Darnold is playing pretty well. Him being exposed against the Lions is all the more reason to hammer the Vikings this weekend. They are going to absolutely have a bounce back game. The fact that they're only 1-point favorites against the Rams is kind of crazy. 1-point favorites, right? That's wild. You can hammer the Vikings. The Rams are so wishy-washy. Have we forgot about the Rams? They are not consistent. The Rams could absolutely lay an egg in this game. They're not going to have a home field advantage. No matter where they play this game, it's going to be played in Phoenix. No, the Vikings will crush the Rams, and then, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. With that being said, I don't think the Vikings have a chance against the Lions. We just own them, so no, the Vikings will win a game. You can hammer them against the Rams on Monday. God, that's so annoying. So, other than that, who can win the Super Bowl? The Packers, for sure. I absolutely think the Packers can win this. I like them against the Eagles, too. So, again, Eagles much more consistent than the Rams. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like their coach. Can you name one of their pass rushers? I don't watch the Eagles closely. I'm sure Eagles fans will say I know the Eagles have a good defense. They're, 13 and something, 12 and something? Eagles are a good team. 13 wins, 14 wins, whatever. But the Packers played spoiler last year. I think LaFleur will absolutely get the Packers up for at least one upset this week, this wild card playoff season. The Packers can win the Super Bowl for sure. And they should not get the Lions. They're the 6th seed, so actually they would get the Lions too. The Vikings probably won't get the Lions. There's a chance Washington. I actually do think. Man, am I predicting 3 upsets? No, that's a fun parlay. Vikings to win, Washington to win, Packers to win. What's that odds like? I think Washington will beat Tampa. I think Jaden Daniels is. That's going to be a good game. I like that bet. That is the odds. So yeah, Packers to win, Commanders to win, Vikings to win, plus 611. That's pretty solid. I like that a lot. Baker's been playing at an MVP level. I'm not sure. That game's an absolute toss-up. 3 is too many, which probably is telling you to take Washington. So maybe the Bucks win. Whatever. But yeah, so the tough part about this is trying to figure out who's not going to play the Lions. In all honesty, okay, what if I look at it this way? It's not coming through the NFC. So can the Chargers get to the Super Bowl? I think so. Who are they playing? They're playing the Texans. Dub. Throw that in there too. Cover it to minus. Let's see. If you just do money line, it's plus 1,000. Wow. If you do the spread, it's plus 1,300. Just do money line. Fuck it. So, Chargers to win. Is that right? Chargers to Packers, Vikings to win. Plus 1,000. You want to do Ravens to win? It's plus 1,300, and you want to do Bills to win? plus 1,600. Why not? Why not do that? So there's your wild card parlay. I think the Chargers can get to the Super Bowl. Best odds, except they'd have to play the Lions probably as Vikings. The Vikings are great. Don't forget about it. But there's my makeshift playoff prediction for wild card. I like the Vikings to win. I like the Commanders are an interesting cover. It's probably a better bet to take the over. Same odds. So, does that really mess that up that much? No. Okay, good. Vikings to win. Commanders Bucks over 50.5. Packers plus 5. No, screw that. Packers money line. Yeah, let's go. Bills minus 450. That's real fun. But oddly enough, adding a minus 450 play in there gets it from plus 2,000 to plus 2,600. That's pretty crazy. And same with the Ravens, minus 500. And Chargers money line, plus 2,500. You're welcome, universe. College football playoff breakdown. First of all, there's a Thursday night game on. That's how you know, honestly, tip of the hat for knowing your role. The NFL is losing a bit of interest in me for sure, and I would imagine a little bit of the public. I actually think it's becoming more regional. And it's easy for me to say this now because the Lions are the best team in football, but if the Lions weren't awesome, I don't know how interested or how invested in the NFL I would be. It's regional, similar to baseball and basketball, and hockey. Hockey's the most regional sport. When those three Detroit teams are good, I'm so invested. But when they're not, I'll watch a Friday night game or a Saturday night game if it's a big game, and I'll watch some of the championship rounds. But that's it. So what I actually wrote down was, did the NCAA admit to being the NFL's bitch? Every sport in the United States is the NFL's bitch. Sorry. Penn State minus 1 against Notre Dame. I think that's about to start. So, I'm either going to look real smart or real dumb. I lean Penn State in the over 44.5. Notre Dame, I've barely watched Notre Dame at all this year. So I'm just going to stick with what I think I know, and I think I know that Penn State is pretty good until they play a real team, and I don't know if Notre Dame's real. The other game going on this weekend, Ohio State minus 6 versus Texas over under 53. If you just want to have fun, take the over 53.5. That seems like it's going to hit. Ohio State might be possessed on a mission. I have a video here saying telling you my opinion on Ohio State. Spoiler alert, I think it's pretty funny to watch as a Michigan fan right now, but Ohio State seems like they're starting to shake off that loss. If they win the national championship, I don't care. I'm not the hugest Michigan fan. I just think it's funny, but is there only 2 college football? Is there? Oh, duh, of course there's only 2. Only 2 college football games left. Everybody knew that. So there's a little bit of I guess we'll keep going. So I guess I'm thinking Big Ten matchup. Is that fun or not fun? I don't think people are going to like that. What's the best matchup for TV? Is it... Oh, that's interesting. What do you think it is? I feel like... I feel like Steve from Blue's Clues. What do you think the best national... What do you think Jesus. Which of the... How do you say this? What do you think would be the best matchup? What do you think is the best matchup, guys? Man. I think the odd man out is Penn State here. They're the smallest brand, so let's get them out of there. So it's Notre Dame versus... Is it Notre Dame versus Texas? Is that sexier than Notre Dame versus Ohio State? Or do we want the Midwest game? What's the futures options? The national championship odds bet winner, if you know it, you're a freak. You can guess it. The highest odds, Penn State plus 575. I think that probably goes hand in hand with whether or not you want them there. I think they have a pretty damn good chance to get there. I guess because of that spread that I told you, you'll know that Notre Dame is next at plus 450 to win. Barely edged out by Texas at 425. The favorite is Ohio State. You will not guess this line. Minus 130? If they're minus 130 to win the national championship, hammer Ohio State in that over. Is that tomorrow? Is that tomorrow? I don't know. Is today Friday? No. They're having a college football semifinal on Thursday and Friday? Is that for real? What day is it? Am I losing my mind? It is Thursday. Their semifinals are Thursday and Friday. Woof. They are, in fact, the NFL's bitch. My God, the NFL just owns everything. That's that. That's all the football I've got for today and tomorrow. Well, tomorrow would be for you Saturday, so yeah, I'll have something for you tomorrow for sure. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm really hoping that this blows up. I'm gonna do my best to not be entertaining, because that's lame. All I can do is make a show that I think I would listen to, what I would watch, and just be true to myself. So when I write down, quote, did the NCAA admit to being the NFL's bitch, I'm going to tell you that. So thanks for that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It means a lot. I'm going to try and comment on everything because I think it's fun. I think it's fun talking about sports. But I've got more than sports coming up. First thing is going to be a way back throwback and a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. And to me, I still love Pokemon. I'm going to talk about Pokemon in a little bit. Thanks for watching.